everyone, it's Kieran with Thrifted Living, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Now, I'm not sure if I did a proper introduction to this video, so I just decided I would do one right here just in case I forgot to. So in this video, you're going to see me work on the fabric organization in the craft room. I also go through and purge a lot of fabric. I get rid of a lot of stuff that I don't need. I have a whole bag of fabric which is going to be donated, so I'm so excited about that. And in addition, I also organized this space right here. It was already organized, but I wanted to label everything, and the bins and the labels both came from Dollar Tree, which is an awesome find. I love using those products from Dollar Tree. So if you're enjoying these craft room videos, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. Thank you all so much for your love and support. It really means the world to me, and I'm having so much fun sharing all of these projects with you guys. All right, so without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. So today I am going to start by working on this space back here. And in particular, I'm going to be working on these. If you can see, I have these Dollar Tree organizers right here. I am going to be using these to organize fabric in my craft room. I am so excited to do that. So years and years ago on my YouTube channel, I filmed a video about how I organize my fabric. And since I did that video, we've moved into this room. And I wanted to readjust how I organize the fabric. It just isn't accessible where it is right now. I originally started by organizing it in that organizer right here, but in the other craft room. But then I decided to use this for filming, and I decided to decorate it and paint it white. And so now all of my fabric is stored in the closet, and it's just not working there. I can't reach it, I can't see it. So now I want to take it out of the closet it's in right now. I have way more fabric than what will fit in here, and that sort of is going to be one of the goals as well, to reduce what I have, because I have way too much fabric that I'm just not using. So what I thought I would do today is start by going through that fabric, really just deciding what do I really need, what do I don't need, what do I love, what do I not love. I'm gonna take you over to the closet so you can see what it looks like right now. It's a disaster. I feel like that's the story of this whole summer series of projects that I'm doing. It's a disaster, but we are trying to make it not a disaster. Let me take you into the spare bedroom closet so you can see what we're working with. All right, let's go. So here is the closet in the spare bedroom. Keely must have hung that shirt on there because I definitely did not. I want to empty this closet out. Let me back up a little bit. I want to empty this closet out for guests so they can use it. And I thought maybe I could use it as like a pantry. I don't know. We have a really small house. I'm just trying to sort of think out of the box here. So let's open it up and see what we have in here. All right, you're new to my channel, you might not know that my sisters and I did pageants for like 10 years. So this is where all of the pageant stuff has gone. Stuff that's a little more valuable and that you just don't want to like hang downstairs and just, you know, like just not care for it. So I have all of our pageant stuff in here. I'm going to have to go through this. I really want to try to sell some of it. Hopefully we'll be able to. But up here is where all of the fabric is stored right now. I'm laughing just even looking at it. This is absurd. It goes like all the way up to the top. I don't know if you can really see, but yeah, it's not good. I'm going to go through what I want, what I don't want. Sean and I are going to be holding a garage sale, so I definitely want to mark it low and let it go to somebody who could use it. So I am going to start by pulling out the fabric from here and just deciding what I should keep and what I should not keep. So I'm in the craft room and I have one of these organizers right here that you get at Dollar Tree. You can use these to organize paper or plates. I think their original purpose is for plates. What I actually did years ago was I took little pieces of cardboard, little strips, and I cut them down to size. And I took my fabric and sort of wrapped it around it, almost like I think it's called a bolt of fabric, like that you would get at the store. And so all I'm going to do is just set it, probably put it in this way with the open end back. Set it like that. And then I'll be able to stick it right in here and have them organized vertically. I need to trim these down a bit just because they're a little long to fit inside of the section. Actually, you know what? The fabric I think needs to be folded a little bit more too. So I'm just gonna take my time and really organize all of this fabric. Again, see which I want, which I don't want, and then also cut these pieces of cardboard down to size a little bit. So let's get to work. Hi everyone, it's been a few days since I've been in the craft room and I wanted to bring you guys with me into the craft room to share with you what I've been doing and to work on a couple projects today. So I have been tackling the fabric that I have. I realized how much fabric I actually have collected, and it's insane how much I had. I think I shared with you already that I cleaned out all of our fabric, well, all of my fabric, that was in this one closet in our spare bedroom. That's where I had been keeping it. And I knew I wanted to display it, and I knew I wanted to use this cube organizer to help me display it, because I feel like before I had a lot of like decorative things on here when I was filming, and I liked that. But now that I have some different areas that I can film in, I really want to make sure that I'm using this for storage and actually using it to its fullest potential. So I have everything pretty much organized so far. I also went through and I got rid of some fabric that I don't want. Let me show you that. So right there is the bag of fabric that I'm going to try to sell at a garage sale, or probably just donate if it doesn't sell. So it was hard to get rid of some of my fabric. If you're a sewer or a crafter, you know, like you always think of what I could do, you know, like, oh, I really should keep this because what if I do need it at some point? But that doesn't mean that I need to keep all of it. If I need something, I can definitely go find it. So I really kept the fabrics that I really loved and I could really see some projects in the immediate future with. And I tried to have everything as organized by color as I could. So I have two sections of blue right over here, browns and tans. This one is sort of like multicolored, and then greenish ones on the bottom. Patterned ones, whites and creams right there, reds and pinks. And then on the bottom, some gray and patterns as well, and then some black on the bottom. So I just have a couple more pieces of fabric to organize. So for the rest of today's video, I'm going to be focusing on getting things organized, getting things picked up, and really just making this a space I can use and making this a space that I can craft in. It's exciting. I like doing like a bunch of projects at once though. You guys probably have noticed that I do the craft room for a little bit, and then I do the spare bedroom, and then I do our kitchen. I just like to have a variety of projects going on at once. It helps me get the projects done a little easier, because then it's not like once you finish a big project, then you're like, oh, I have to start this whole other project. I just do like little bits at a time, which I like. I'm just gonna finish folding this up and putting it in here. And then I think after that, I'm going to start labeling some of the white bins that I got at Dollar Tree. I think I'm going to put some labels on them, just because I've been wanting to tackle that project, and it's one of those things that's sort of therapeutic, you know, to just sit there and label things. So that's what I'm going to do after I finish putting this fabric away. I'm so happy with how this space is turning out. I really love how I have the fabric organized right here. I can see it all. It's all organized by color. I know exactly what I have. That fabric is leaving at some point soon, hopefully, and it's just nice to see it all. And now I can just do stuff with it for projects, because before, like I shared with you earlier in the video, it was all packed up in this closet. I couldn't see it. I had to get a chair to reach it, and now I can reach it very easily, and I'm really excited about that. And right down here, I wanted to share this with you as a little sneak peek. So if you saw my mid-century modern vanity video, then you saw the stool that I had created using like this table that I got at a garage sale a while ago, and I talked about how I want to make a cushion for it. So this is the fabric I'm actually going to use to make the cushion. I'm so excited. My sister Keely actually gave this to me. It's this really pretty, like muted purple velvet. I love it so much. And then I went to Joann's and I got this strand of like tasseling that I want to put around the side as well. And in addition, I also picked up this foam that I'm going to use for the seat as well. So I'm really excited about that project. Look for that video sooner than later, and I can't wait to do that project. Okay, so I am now sitting in front of this organizer that I spray painted. It was originally black, and then I spray painted it white. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some labels that I got at Dollar Tree. I'm going to put them on the front of each of these bins so that I know exactly what's in everything. Now, obviously I can see it, so I know what's in it, but I sort of just like having something like this to label it, just to make it look a little more clean and a little more organized. So I love using these adhesive label holders. I used them in, what video did I use them in? I used them in a teacher toolbox, a DIY teacher toolbox video that I shared last year. I'll make sure I link it above so you can see it. I think they're a really great deal. There's 18 in a pack and they're clear. So pretty much you just peel them off like this, and they're clear. Well, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to really see. They're clear. Another good thing is that if you do write it on this, if you need to change it, you can. You can just honestly pull the card out of the little holder and then just flip it over, and then you have a new label. So you don't have to worry about replacing the whole label. I'm going to just sit down and start writing out the labels, and then I'm going to stick them on here. So I haven't finished creating all of these little labels yet, but I wanted to stick some of them on just to see how they look. You could definitely do this in so many ways. You could print on these, you could use like some type of calligraphy or like an actual label maker. I just decided to handwrite them in print just because I didn't feel like being too fancy, but you definitely could. You could use like letter stickers, whatever you would like. So I'm going to take the first one that I have right here. I'll just do this one, and it just has pins. What do you guys think? Should I go up high or toward the middle? I kind of think I like it toward the middle better than up there. Yeah, I think so. There are lines on the side of these containers from Dollar Tree. So there's one right up here on top. I think I might try to line it up with that. Yeah, all right. And they're adhesive on the back, so they're super easy to apply. That's cute. I like that. I'm actually really happy with that. So now that I finished putting the labels on these bins, I just wanted to give you a closer look at it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It just makes everything look really clean and organized, and I know exactly where everything is supposed to go. I think that I would have liked to have done a nicer print on them. I think they look fine. I'm not really overly concerned with it, but I think it could add like an extra little touch if it wasn't like just my handwriting. You know, I think it looks fine, but I just, you know, it could look a little fancier. But overall, I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I just think it just makes it look clean and organized, and I really like that. And that's it for this part of the craft room series. I hope that you're enjoying seeing the process of me really getting this space set up. My goal is for it to be done by the time I go back to school. I have like 3 weeks until I go back to school. We'll see if it happens. Fingers crossed that it will. I really want to get it done. If you have any questions for me, make sure you leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't already checked out the other parts of the craft room series, I have linked the playlist to the craft room series above. So please make sure you go check that out. I think, are we on part 5? I'm pretty sure we're on part 5 now. And I've also included links to the attic renovation playlist, my garage sale hauls, thrift hauls. I'm trying to think, another playlist of house projects, so please make sure you check them out. I have so many videos that I know you would love. Don't forget to check out my blog at thriftedlivingblog.com. Please follow me on Instagram at thriftedliving, and if you don't have an Instagram but would like to stay up to date with what I'm doing, you can follow me on Facebook at Thrifted Living page. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!